Ma'am, you're not audible. You're muted, I guess.
Yes, thank you. So today let's see about another type of a chapter. We have already talked about qualified adjectives like big, small, ingredient, masculine, most of powers. Where we learn basically set of rules for converting masculine adjective to feminine. And then in the previous class we learned about the possessive adjectives, feminine, including, pointing. Again, these adjectives.
Ma'am, your voice is not clear, ma'am.
So today let's see about the third type of adjective called exaggerate within subject. Okay. So you are going to learn about these four words: sir, said, say.
Ma'am, your voice is very low, ma'am. We are unable to understand.
Now can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, a bit better.
Okay. So here we are going to learn about the four new words: sir, said, say. Sir, said, say. So sir is used for the masculine words, said is used for feminine, and said another masculine form used only with words beginning with vowels and also H. And the last one is the plural form. Let's see the meaning of these three words. Sir, said has got the meaning this or that. Sir can be this or that. Said can be this or that. Said also can be this or that. So with the context you identify whether it's about this object or that object. You'll see it in the sentences, right? And the last word say again expresses these.
Excuse me, ma'am.
And as well as those.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, you are not audible. There's a lot of background noise. Ma'am, we can understand nothing.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let me commence again. So last class we've been learning about this particular table, the Leizajiki possessive, where we learned that each possessive form had got three different spellings, more for masculine and one for feminine and one for plural. And we did a simple exercise where we got to fill up with the words more mami. Yes, and then and in this table we learned two rules for the possessive adjectives. The rule is the possessive adjectives agree in number and gender with the noun possessed. When you say this sister, you got to see the gender of the sister and then choose the adjective accordingly. And the second rule is the feminine singular nouns beginning with the vowel feminine, in spite of being feminine, we use the masculine form. So these are the two rules that we learned about the possessive adjectives. So in the coming classes, we'll be doing some revision grammar exercises where we'll be learning to apply all the forms. Yes. So today, let me take you to the third type of adjective, which is called the demonstrative adjectives. This is the third type of adjective that you're learning, the demonstrative form. We call it as demonstrative. We call it as demonstrative because you see the meaning when you use this word sir, said, say it's indicating, it's pointing out, it's showing, it's demonstrating this, that, these, those, right? So that's why we call it as demonstrative adjectives. And why are we calling it as adjective? We'll see it in the following examples. So I think this part is clear. So as usual, we have four different forms based on the gender and number. We need to see through example sentences. So you can see the first form, sir, C-E, pronounced as sir. Sir free a delicio. Sir free a delicio. So free, the word free is masculine, so I'm using sir. Sir livre et amusant. So this book is wonderful. Livre again is masculine. Ce pantalon est bleu. Pantalon is again masculine. So for all the masculine words, you use the masculine adjective. So, fruit can be either this fruit or that fruit. So with the context, you decide whether it's about this particular object or that particular object. Fine. So leave it amusing. This book is wonderful, interesting, good, amazing. So pantalon is blue. This pant is blue in color. Got it? So this is all masculine. Let's see the next three sentences with Seth, which is the feminine form. We have cette ville est grande, cette maison est petite, cette famille est heureuse. So ville, maison, famille. These three are feminine words, so I use the feminine form of demonstration. So it's cette ville est grande. Cette maison is this house is small or that house is small. Cette famille est heureuse. This family is happy or that family is happy. So let me put a translation here. Now let's see about the third form of demonstration, which is used only with the masculine words beginning with vowel or H. So it's not for feminine words, it's only for the masculine words. So you see, it's set vazo ego. Vazo is masculine, om is also masculine, set om it intelligent. Cet homme est intelligent. Cet immeuble est grand. Cet immeuble is big or tall. Okay. So these three are masculine words beginning with the vowel or it's beginning with H. For such words, you use this form. Sit. Then comes the last form, which is plural. Say free, right? Fruits. Say maison, houses. Saisons sont intelligents. Got it. So all the nouns are plural, so I just use say. So that's it about the demonstrative adjectives. Please learn the title clearly. It's demonstrative, it's indicating, it's pointing, it's showing, right? So for that sake, we have named it as demonstrative adjective. Any doubt here? Is it clear?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay, so that's about demonstration. Fine. So four new words. So now I'll take you to another new four words. And those four words we'll call them as les adjectives interrogatives, the last type of adjective that you'll be learning, the interrogative adjective. You can clearly see why we call it as interrogative because it questions which, what. Again, can is either which or what. Okay, it's got two meanings. So as usual with the context to identify whether it's which or what. Okay, we'll see example sentences. So here the first form is can, can, can. So all four words has got the same pronunciation, not much change. Yes. So the first one is used for masculine singular, second masculine plural, third feminine singular and feminine plural. So depending on the noun which is being questioned, you choose the form. So now let's see the examples. Cal fruit. Which fruit? Cal free. Again, fruit is a masculine word, singular form. So I use QUL. Cal voiture. Voiture is feminine. So QUELLE. Free again it's plural. Here I've added a S. So it's masculine plural. I take the masculine plural form. Cal free in me room. Virtue again is feminine plural, so I use the feminine plural now. So again, the rule of identifying the gender is very crucial here It plays a very important role. If you're not thorough with that particular rule and with the few exceptions that you had learned in the very beginning, then it's really difficult to identify which form to use. So you would have seen from the beginning the gender plays a very important role, a vital role in all the grammar component. So kindly learn the exceptions of the rule and the rule itself and make sure that you can fix the correct form of adjective for each noun. Yes. So aimer, I've used the verb aimer, which is er verb, which is like in all the four sentences. So aimez-vous, do you like? So careful, aimez-vous. So we have learned the interrogation form already in the conjugation of verbs. So I'm just adding the conjugation of the verbs to the sentences to complete the question. Quelle fruit aimez-vous? Quelle voiture aimez-vous? Quelle fruit aimez-vous? Quelle voiture aimez-vous? Got it? How do you find it? Is it okay?
Okay.
And here, let's say next another four sentences, but in a different structure. The sentence is a little different. You could see it very clearly here. J'ai, sorry, quel est votre nom? So in the first four sentences, it's the adjective and the noun, which food, which car, or what fruits do you like, or what cars do you like. Yes, whereas here it's positioned in a different way. Quel est votre nom? What is your name? We saw the word what is possessive form, possessive adjective, right? Quel est votre nom? Quel est votre âge? So noun, the word name is a masculine word. It's being questioned. The name is being questioned. So I use the masculine form quel. Quel est votre nom? Quel est votre âge? Again, âge is an exception. Even though it ends with E, it's not feminine, it's an exception, it's a masculine word. So I use the masculine form of quel. Quel est votre âge? Quelle est votre profession? Quelle est votre nationalité? Got it? So profession is a feminine word ending with ION. Nationality as well ends with E, it's feminine. So I choose the interrogative adjective accordingly. So this is the another way of using this word can. Right? So as per the requirement, you can use it. So, Kelly, I've tried to answer to the questions also. Kelly, votre nom, what's your name? So we got to answer. Je m'appelle Maran. Or you can put it another form. My name is Mono A. My name is. So you can answer either way. But this is the very common form used in the French language. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. Je m'appelle. Or Mono A. My name is. Quel est votre âge? So this is a little boldened for the reason for this particular reason. The question is what's your age? And I answer I'm 33 years old. I'm 33 years old. But for am, you use the word suis. But here I've used the verb a, which belongs to the verb avoir, which have. So note the difference. I don't say I am 33. Instead, I say I have 33 years. I have 33 years. That's how you write in French. But when you are asked to translate, you can't say I have 33. Obviously, you got to translate it as I am 33 years old. Fine, so but when you write it in French, you put it like this. So whenever you express age, you got to use the verb avoir. So even if is 5 years old, il a 5 ans. Il a 5 ans means 5 years old. Ella, she is 77 years old. So see, I'm using verb avoir, right? So this is one particular point that you got to remember and apply accordingly. Fine. And then comes the next question. Quelle est votre profession? What's your profession? So I'll try to answer. Je suis professeur de français à VIT. Je suis professeur de français à VIT. Quelle est votre nationalité? Je suis indien. Je suis indien. So the nationality also should be written correctly. If it's a male, then you stop it with the spelling. If it's a female who answers, try to recall the change of adjective and here ends with en. When it's answered by a girl, you make it en. So Indian, Indian, the masculine and the feminine form. So that's all about les adjectifs interrogatifs. Any questions? So everything is clear. So today we have learned about two types of chapters. One is demonstrative, the other is interrogative. So totally so far after Cat 1 we've covered about four types of adjectives. So in the next class we'll be dealing with some revision exercises, worksheets, where we'll practice all these types of adjectives together. Fine. Any questions? No questions.